We're so happy that you all gathered here today.
The Swedish Filminstitute's Gender Equality Report from the year 2020 clearly states that diversity and representation is still an untapped potential in Swedish film. For the Oscars Award 2024, there are now inclusion standards to encourage a fair representation in film productions, to better reflect the diverse global population. So, the TV and film industry is moving towards to be more diverse and contemporary. We who sit up here and stand up here right now work with this every day. We work with different approaches, with different phases of the production. Sara as an inclusive agent, Luci as a casting director, and Pippa and myself with casting platforms such as Spotlight and Stagepool. What tools do we use? And how can we and you work better together for a more successful diversity in productions in the future?
Today is the launching day of our agency, G Actors Agency. So when we started out, we didn't know the need of the industry was this big. So what happened was basically, I started creating the platform, and then a lot of casting directors started reaching out, a lot of my actors, job offers straight off. So I just started working even before the website launched.
They have, and in Iranian culture, they have 1,001 nights. You have to tell a different story. And I think it's our time now to tell a different story every night instead of the same story.
They're universal stories. So I think we need to make sure that the people that are in the positions of power and make those decisions are actually looking globally. More and more, the casting directors were saying, we want to see different people. We don't just want to see 20 to 30s who've done 5 years of drama training. We actually want to see a more diverse range of people. So we changed the entry requirements so that you have to have some experience, some training. It can be part-time training, and it also recognises that you can get a kind of referral from a casting director or an agent. So if Sara takes on a brilliant actor who has very limited experience, but Sara says they're going to be massive, they're brilliant, then that would be enough for you to be able to go on to Spotlight as an actor, and then we're bridging them into the industry better and kind of looking after them, and they are in a professional platform.
That actually exactly happened. I had a quite young actor, he's really brilliant, but they actually said he's not experienced. And I asked them for a self-tape, just let him show you. And he got the part.
Yeah.
And also I did work with him, so I do work with actors all the way from the self-tape to the part actually, and during the production, but it did help. He would never have been seen otherwise. And I think a lot of the structures that are built that way, maybe not in all countries, and it doesn't include all productions, but a lot of them are, they hinder you to even apply for the job because there's no way you could even see the ad. They go through the agents, and when they go through the agents and you're not represented, you would never ever get the chance to get part.
And being sensitive to the people when you cast them. Like, I've had a lot of conversations with my agent friends, somebody who has different hair or makeup or lighting requirements, meet them. Somebody who has gender identification requirements, meet them. Have inclusive language, make people feel wanted and safe.
Very good.
What Luci said, be inclusive. Ask what do they need in order to work. I had an actress who came in, this was before she joined my agency, and for the third season of a series, they had the wrong makeup. She's a black actress. Or, there's so many situations I could talk about. Just ask the actor or the talent and the agency what they need in order to do a good job.
Suggesting a client from a diverse background, or Luci, when you are trying to cast a role diversely, what are the things that stop that happening? What are the blockers? Where in the process is that being stopped, or are you not allowed to do that?
I go actually outside of the ethnicity. I'm talking to them about the actor and the acting, and I try to let them be seen, which they never have if they go by the breakdown.
Okay, so you will submit them even
I
if
will
a role
ask,
doesn't
I will try
specify.
to tell them why this actor is talented, why they should be seen, and why they would do a good job. And that's the only way to give them something out of the box.
Particularly on television, I can't conceive of doing a production that's not diverse. You know, so it's just part of my world. I work for Netflix. If we put forward people who are not diverse, I wouldn't be working. The reason I work a lot is because I've been providing diverse casting suggestions for over 20 years.
I just want to say I actually had this discussion with a director I had a meeting with the day before I came to Cannes, and he looked at the website. He's like, it's amazing, this is exactly what we need. But even if I do make suggestions, he told me, the network will say no. So they would want a name, even if this actor is brilliant. So he told me, you need to, when you have this seminar, you need to reach the network. You need to let them know that they should let the director actually decide.
Yeah,
because,
and trust the casting.
And trust the casting, yes, exactly. Well, if the industry really wants to change, they have to work with themselves. They have to look inside and see, where is my unconscious bias? Where am I, you know, what's my point of view of society? Who do I think deserves to be seen?
Dream scenario look like from a production point of view?
That the actors get a chance to see the casting director, and whoever is a great actor gets the part. And it's quite easy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
People are doing it and are making the change in different places, but I think we all need to recognise that it is our responsibility as individuals to go, am I looking at this really opening? And am I looking at it thinking, I'm just thinking about people that look like me? And actually you realise that that's everybody's default, and that you need to actually think the opposite for a bit. And you go, I have a voice, I need to use that to give others a voice, so that...
Exactly. With great power comes great responsibility.
Absolutely.
Boom. Question, are we aware of how powerful the global majority is?
Sara, the last words are yours.
Just believe you can be part of the change and take the next step forward.